Last time on Bramble, we sat through like 45 minutes of generic fairy tale. And then we waded through guts and got chopped in half by a giant troll in a shockingly grisly scene. We might be through the preamble of Bramble and into pure nastiness for the remainder of the game. Only one way to find out. About the whole fairy tale thing, though, this game is Scandinavian. It's about Scandinavian stories and stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, Denmark is a part of Scandinavia. It is included in Scandinavian culture. And Hans Christian Andersen is famously Danish. And is like the most famous guy. I think he has like a theme park in Denmark. Dedicated entirely to his works. So yeah, these kinds of fairy tales are very much a part of their culture. This is too many traps. Quite frankly. Up. We lost the gnome. His precious, precious hat full of blood. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to save multiple gnomes to open up a door ahead. I mean, they should know how to navigate the traps. This is their realm. If they don't know better, not much I can do for them. But there. Most of the gnomes are just fine. Use some kind of gnome apocalypse right this moment. I feel like eventually our porcelain-faced monster child is going to have to grind up a bunch of gnomes willfully to solve a puzzle or something. I mean, he did just leave these ones to their doom. The unending gnome-troll war has come to another inevitable conclusion. But we did that inadvertently. I am awaiting a world in which we have to willfully kill the gnomes. Yep, my head was definitely peeking out over the rock. And I'm squished. With one twitchy leg poking out. He did not move his lantern all the way past my rock this time. I don't know why the troll is so certain that I'm back here. He's right. Come on. Where am I supposed to hide? This log is inadequate for hiding purposes. I'm trying to skip a cycle here, too. Yeah, this game is definitely of the genre that I call inside legs. Yeah, you just gun it. And you will outrun that lantern for a surprisingly long time. Am I free? This is a dead end. What's my goal? That was my favorite thing about Inside, though. I solved every puzzle in that game and basically 100%ed it without any outside help whatsoever. The puzzles were very intuitive. I never really got stuck for a frustratingly long period of time. Never really felt irritated at all by inside. Oh, there it is. I found the sweet spot. There was a hole in the log, not at all indicated by the camera. I mean, I knew there was something over there, but I couldn't find it. Multiple attempts. I figured I should have gotten smashed there. Hiding doesn't work. I seem to be moving slower in the water, maybe? Lamp is right behind me. Oh, something got me. Probably one of the bear traps, but it doesn't look like a bear trap. And it is literally invisible in the water. That's a death sentence. So now I need to find a safe path in obscured ground while getting chased by a lantern. Well, if there's not going to be any cover, maybe I just can't go through the water at all. Grass clumps, maybe? Okay, that's a good call. Go from grass clump to clump. Apparently that obscures my entire body. And indicates a relatively safe path through the traps. Not especially intuitive, but Chad was able to figure it out. So it is within the realm of human possibility to understand that you are meant to do that. Run away, please. Okay, that's as far back as he goes now. Nope. Oh, that takes forever. Okay, we're fine, we're great. He could spot me very easily at this point, but he has decided not to. Is that a dead troll? Oh, that one was too grisly to even show. Who knows what happened to me? Somebody's severed arm. It's helping me out. Okay, he's not swinging the lantern anymore. He's got it on the ground. Means I'm kind of screwed. I go far enough back, I'm out of the lantern's reach. However, it doesn't seem to matter. I think I'd be able to crawl past this arm. But every time I try, immediately spotted. But only partially spotted. Yeah, we're fine. I'm still alive. Now we have to avoid the troll's actual vision. Could climb his hair at this point. Give him the old Shadow of the Colossus, climb right up onto his weak spot. But I am woefully without sword. Clearly wants me to climb that plank. Down I go. Planks and stuff have no safe invisible walls, so you do gotta navigate them manually. I'm still using the D-pad. So, in my mind, this is a two-dimensional game, even though it most certainly is not. Even Inside was not technically two-dimensional. You could go into the background. Do weird stuff that way. Yeah, I do kind of prefer when these games are two-dimensional. I also like when they're much more abstract and surreal in their storytelling. This one has actually a lot more in common with American McGee's Alice. Why did he just walk right off the mushroom? What a disobedient child. Which is the deadliest thing to be in a fairy tale. But yeah, being a compilation of fairy tales, and being rather talkative in its inspiration, definitely gives off an Alice vibe, despite the Inside-esque gameplay. Also, walking directly off of mushrooms is a very Alice thing. She does that all the time in that game. Or at least I do that all the time when playing that game. Glorious. Okay, that was supposed to happen. That was good. Okay, the pine cones are officially alive now. And we have slain their king. Here, take one with us. I guess he's in a state of shock after what we did to the ultimate pinecone. They were just leading the way, but now they're real. Pinecones have come to life. The opening dialogue was foreshadowing. Alright, back in the guts. And the guts want to eat me this time. And they've done so. Kinda want to kick the pinecone down into the guts. Have a little friend with me. But our goals here are clear. Stay out of the guts that are pulsating towards us. I think I want to go over to that rib cage. The rib cage is not safe. Maybe I just gun it after jumping from that platform. Because it looks like the maggoty meat is not an actual platform that I'm allowed to climb on. The thing is off screen, so it's probably my... Nope. It's back. Please excuse yourself, thing. And I may wade through more viscera. Great. Thank you for not at all climbing up onto the platform. I was definitely pressing in the direction of the platform, and my little guy was turning away from it. I question his decision-making, but it's his life. He can choose to get eaten by guts monsters if he wants. I definitely should not have gone for it there. You gotta wait for the thing to go all the way off screen. Now I know. Away with you, thing. Hope I don't have to make it all the way over to that platform, because that's quite impossible, yeah. Just push the phone booth over. Oh, it's got guys in it. Those guys are no more. Now our goal is clear. We're going for that green stuff. Please climb the thing. Why? Why didn't he climb the thing? What the hell? He turned away. Now you've been fed. Just go away. Surely this time the jump button will actually work. I'm just spamming it. There. If you press yourself up against any, like, edge, your character turns away from it. I hate it. What are you showing me now? Just a fancy view of a very large door, I guess? It's got a dragon drawn on it. A very adorable dragon. Look at that cute dragon. I'm sure it won't actually be horrifying when we meet it. Yeah, this game specializes in very, very large pools of very, very gross meat. That is its greatest strength. Just a big troll. On the other side of the dragon door, which we apparently don't have to open, despite how big and elaborate it is. Alright, we're gonna climb the fungus on a big carcass. Probably store your meat better than this trolls. I don't think we were even going to have to kill the trolls. They're probably just gonna get sick from eating nasty guts. Alright, we got butchering implements. A little too big to wield defensively. And for some reason it wants me to go into the giant pot. Or at least around the rim of a giant pot of boiling blood. Liver fondue, folks. We're gonna get dipped in delicious blood. Oh, never mind. Saving us for later. In a very precariously placed cage. Which I don't think this cage is gonna break our fall. When we inevitably fall. One more ought to do it. Not quite. And that was a deadly plan, but it worked out miraculously. I almost feel like that was a Jack and the Beanstalk style reference. Where you get put in a cage for a while to be made into bread. Now the pine cones are bullying a big rock. Now I'm glad I killed those pine cones. Who are attacking me. We'll see about that. Well, they hurt my arm, but... I'll hurt him back. I believe it is L2, and then square. Go for the leader. It's not square. Got one. They can't kill me. They're like the only thing so far that doesn't one-hit kill me. That's another one of the big differences about this game, is that it has combat. There are inside-like games that have boss fights, but usually those boss fights are puzzles, rather than instances of direct combat like this. Why am I not locking onto any of these guys? Yeah, I'm not getting any aiming reticles. I have no idea why. Please don't tell me I broke the game. I'm not allowed to throw rocks anymore. Defend yourself, giant rock. You cannot apparently throw your smaller brethren anymore. For some reason, I've been banned. Like, what the hell? What is going on? I think I have to restart from checkpoint. Because the pine cones aren't even merciful enough to kill me. Well, that's a bad sign. I'm playing this on PS4. Maybe this version is just bugged. We can hope. Or maybe that wasn't a bug at all and there's a puzzle to solve or something. We'll find out. After this surprisingly long load screen. Of which there have been several throughout this game. I'm where I ought to be. Pinecone bullies are right over here. We will defeat them. Maybe I just took too many spears. And it disabled my arms. Almost there, though. I'm certain I threw a rock. Last one. Yeah, it just worked this time.
Ulla felt bad for the ill-treated giant. Lemmus might be big, but he had a warm stone heart. All he longed for was a friend. His face scared away most. Even so, it seemed like he had found one.
Thank you, rock friend. I'll probably never see you again. Thanks in large part due to your own kindness. Which is the sort of lesson you would get out of one of these classic fairy tales. Don't help people, or they will leave you forever. Don't trust the shiny rock. It is drawing trolls to your location like a signal beacon. I forget if our sister was holding the other shiny rock when she got kidnapped in the first place. But I guess we're about to find out where she was taken. Or just chopped in half right now. Did the rock save us? Dwayne Johnson swooped in and kicked that troll's head clean off. Which is just as well, not like he's doing anything else at the moment. Not after Black Adam. The troll got stoned.
Ulle was comforted by the morning sun. He had survived the night, but just barely.
And daybreak.
At least he had found the stone again.
I'm dead.
And it felt like it was his sister.
Interrupted your story a little bit. Apparently the story's not coming back. So, write your own ending. Turns out the trolls are gargoyles, though? Is that a Scandinavian thing? I do not know enough about their myths and legends to say whether or not they all turn to stone in the daylight. That is going to make the remainder of our journey surprisingly guts-free, I have to assume.
Den blomstertid nu
Listen to that lovely song of these gargantuan daffodils. The size of a human child, each and every one. See, this is actually nice. I'm playing this game for guts and blood. But what it does best is pretty forests and nice deer. Extremely large deer. It seems like at some point we just shrunk down to 10% of our normal size. And we just didn't notice it. Because that is far more likely than the entire world growing gigantic. Shall I ride the hedgehog? The gnomes certainly do. Gnomes don't need to know that I sacrificed one of them in a trap. And possibly several more in a cage. Some kind of guts monster. Does the hedgehog swim? Is that what they're trying to get me to do? Yeah. Hedgehog swims just fine. Got cute fish in there. This is actually delightful. So yeah, I guess there's day segments and night segments in this game. Day segments are absolutely lovely. Just a wonderful adventure for our characters to go on. And then at night, true horror. Hopefully we'll get out of here before the next nightfall. And I do mean hopefully in no way at all. I'm hoping for another night segment. In fact, as much as I like this right now, I wish we were on a night segment immediately. Bring back the trolls right now. I want to get chopped in half. There's a lot about the daytime creatures that freak me out. The gnomes are voiced by babies. They're always giggling. And our main characters just have the creepiest faces. I find them deeply disturbing. Gigantic pollen. Oh, and... is this our friend? Is this a different giant? One way or another, he's not being abused by pine cones. He's being exalted by flowers. He's at the end of the line, but there's not much I can do with him, as far as I can tell. Wake up, jerk. I'm stuck under his chin. Seems like there's something I need to do to wake him up. Maybe herding the flowers into his general vicinity. Yep. Aggravated his allergies. And has made him subservient to once again row us over a cliff. In a good way.
Oh. Oh.
All right, we gotta escort a gnome. Seems like our best bet would be to climb across that log there. But the camera is not indicating that as a possibility, so... guess we go over here. What have we here? A thing. I found another item like this. Oh, I got the achievement installed Final Fantasy 14. That's my favorite part of old Scandinavian folktales. And the Lemus figurine. It does not let me throw myself off of cliffs. Not in the daytime. It's probably just impossible to die during the daytime. Maybe I am going for that log? Yeah. The other route was just for a bonus figurine, which we found a different figurine back in the earlier part of the game. There are probably several hidden throughout the game, as is common for inside legs to have collectibles like that. Family reunion, sending them back home. Last time we did that, that home got crushed right in front of us. And now we instantly got drunk. As a reward. Trolls get stoned, we get drunk. Next thing you know, we'll be turning into a donkey. Pinocchio is not a Scandinavian tale, it's Italian. You can tell because of how Italian the word Pinocchio is. So I'll hold on to my rock. Okay, if I hold the L2 button, keep my rock out. Now it's not nighttime, we're in a cave. That still counts as dangerous. We're allowed to die now. It is dark enough that we can suffer a gruesome fate. Good thing I didn't choose that path. When there's this safe one right here. Ever so safe. Okay, it's that cavern from Dark Souls with all the ghouls in it. But the ghouls are below us, it's fine. Feels like I should be able to jump onto this cage, but it also feels like if I try, I'm gonna just fall and die. Nonetheless, nothing ventured. I have absolutely no idea what I'm holding onto right here. Like, I've turned into Spider-Man. Only for a very brief period of time. I can climb up here. There's definitely something over here. There's no way I'd be able to make that jump. No way at all! At least it doesn't set us back very far. Damn it! Swerved a little bit. I can drive any number of Twisted Metal cars rather accurately. He asked me to drive a human. No can do. Aha. So now that platform wavers of its own volition. Jump onto it when it's close. And jump again when it's far. Why did our supposedly kindly giant stone friend dump us into this cavern? I mean, he probably would not be too scared by this cavern, but there are definitely malignant things in here. Bats are not inherently malignant, but in this world, I can't say I'm particularly thrilled to see a bat the size of me. Do I grab that chain, or do I wait for this to get here? Hearing something in the darkness. It does sound like the trolls. Where should I jump? My best guess is here. That guess worked out. Didn't wait long enough. Yeah, not a lot of indication of when it is time to jump. Because we are jumping to platforms we straight up just can't see. I got lucky the first time. That ought to do it. And I didn't trust myself and immediately walked off. There we go, we will surf our tower to where it needs to be. Yeah, this is actually pretty easy and manageable. More fair than a lot of the other stuff I've had to do. We know we can just climb cages. We have magnetic hands. Uh-oh. For some reason, this is... Oh, I guess, yeah, the guy inside the cage is freaking out because I'm climbing it. It's fine, buddy. You'll be bred in no time. We do not help caged people in this game. We use them as bait. Okay. Troll following or causing the music that makes humans follow it. Then the troll sends out a big wave and knocks all the humans down. And then the troll sends out another wave that apparently brings the humans in. He's got a tractor beam. There's probably a portmanteau between troll and tractor beam, but It's too much for me to put together right now. Drunk again. Somehow that siren did not realize that they were drawing in a human victim. I don't like how slow this sludge makes me. It's fine, there's nothing dangerous out here, it's daytime. And I guess that wasn't a troll in the cave paintings. That's a troll. Not even a sculpture. A real guy was taking a mud bath when day broke. There, I've never felt safer in my life crossing these lily paths. Nothing could go wrong. Hello. I'm surprised I'm not dead. Siren is very slow-witted. Is working to my advantage. Made it to shore. Sirens aren't allowed to crawl across the mud. Uh-oh. There goes my head. Did not checkpoint me at shore either. That's probably okay. Just gotta avoid the hell out of anything that gets in the way, so... I thought maybe I'd be able to climb up on top of that whatever debris there, and then take a running leap off of it to gain a bit of distance, but no. There, out of sight, out of mind. There's no siren, there never was. Nothing to worry about. Could just start fiddling again right now and we'd be dead. And it's going to. I remember this scene from inside. Nuclear sound waves. Hope this covers me. Good. That seems like a very long way to go to get to the next safe spot. Okay, we got an interim safe spot. Good thing, too. Okay, moving safe spot. That's a new wrinkle. Did not get decapitated. I got decapitated. Got away from my safety boulder. I can still pull out my rock just to steel my nerves. Oh man, I felt like I was right behind the boulder there. She is really abusing that violin, that's a good point. That thing's gonna snap in half at this rate. It's probably supernatural. Save me, boulder. Thank you. I'm not quite sure where those boulders are at any given moment. And I can no longer see the siren to judge them. So, be here. Acceptable. I'm surprised that didn't kill me. No more shockwaves. Siren's back. What? I did not realize I was in danger of being eaten there. Guess it should have been obvious. Okay, it's gonna pop up over here. You know that tall grass somehow conceals your entire body. Even though I'm like a super blonde, toe-headed kid. You'd think my ridiculously bright hair would stick out very, very clearly through the green grass. But hey, we're going for another swim. That'll get us away from any sirens. Or apparently the monster might be called a fossagrim. I don't know how to pronounce that. I haven't heard a lot of Danish pronunciations. It looks like night has fallen. We got ourselves a book.
In his past life, Näcken was a simple man that loved playing his violin. But the village did not appreciate his talent. People would frequently bully him, and the only soul that did not was a girl that Näcken fell in love with. One day the bullying and beatings became so severe that Näcken's anger finally overtook him. He marched into the village, playing forbidden melodies that made everyone dance, until their flesh and bone got worn down. They eventually died, leaving behind shuffling corpses, still trying to dance to Näcken's melodies. His love was not spared death either. Devastated, Näcken left the town and lived by the lake, drowning in his sorrow, where he still lures people with his deadly music.
Yep, that's not the only thing that's drowning. Nice to meet you, Näcken. Glad to be rid of you, though. That was our first dangerous daytime monster. Looked like it was nighttime now. But it's hard to tell because we're in a cave again. what's this? Näcken? How are you back in? Thought we were done with you. We learned your tale. I'm not in control of this. Oh, wait, I am. Good thing I realized that just in time to crack myself against a rock. Surely we'll be done with the siren after we go over this waterfall. You got me. Perhaps he will break my fall. Taking all bets. Who will survive the waterfall plunge? Ole comes out the victor. They did not kill me in a cutscene. How kind of them. Hold X to survive. Multiple times, even. Okay, yeah, I did pay a cost to survive that fall, but Näcken's dead. That'll probably be a good place to call it. I'm on death's door. Night'll probably fall any second, if it is not currently in the process of falling. And that's when the trolls come out. And then the chuds came. Ah, another fantasy sequence. This game does have a pretty good pacing. The intro was a little overlong, but ever since we met the butcher, there's been a good flow. Get your safe moments and your cute moments, and they are interrupted at the exact moment that they wear out their welcome with additional horror, which is what you want in a horror game. Gonna climb up? No, you're not. Maybe this time will be different. And it was. An actual ladder. Someone has been here before us. An actual human. Pull out our rock for good luck. And the vines encroach.
As the bramble crawled closer and closer, he felt as if a darkness took hold of his heart and filled it with fear. There was a light.
Title drop. I called them vines, but of course they're brambles. And they represent our nightmares, I guess? Alright, we survived our falling injuries. We killed Näcken, and we're meeting another blonde monster child. Cure my wounds so that I can continue adventuring. Daybreak already? Did we skip an entire nighttime? Trolls are gonna be pissed. She's gonna defibrillate us with the rock.
Tuva was a light in the darkness. She had filled his heart with courage, and the stone with her radiance. The bramble covers all where darkness has taken hold, Tuva said. Follow the light. You will find what you are searching for within the mountain.
We're looking for the king. Mountain King amongst the brambles. And probably our sister as well. So there we go. That was, like I said, well-paced. And that goes a very, very long way in a game. A lot of games have terrible pacing. So I appreciate that. Nice work, Bramble. Few good set pieces. More guts waiting. But honestly, this was mostly a daytime adventure this time out. And I don't think there's a ton more to this game. It's known to be pretty short, so we'll see. I'll probably be back to finish it off. Why not at this point? In for a penny, in for a pound. More Scandinavian folktales coming your way eventually. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you all have a good one.